I think I'm gonna leave downtown Boston and we're gonna go to MIT like I wanted to originally, but then I planned against it, and then now I'm going because there's just not much to do in this part, or to me it seems there's not much to do. So we're gonna go to MIT, and I have a feeling that's gonna be much more up my alley and much more fun for me to do with the last remaining hours of my trip. There's one of the MIT classic buildings, but we're not going to MIT yet. We're going to do something that is just, it is off the nerd chart, and it's going to really, it's not going to appeal to most of the people who might watch this. Also, it's really windy. I'm really sorry if you can't hear me. We're going to walk across the Harvard Bridge, which is this, which is the bridge measured in smoots, which I will, if I remember, I will leave a link in the description to the video talking about the bridge measured in smoots. What is a smoot, you might be wondering? Well, I believe it's a unit of measurement that is 5 feet 7 inches long, because I'm not gonna steal all of the thunder from Stand Up Maths, but essentially it was kind of like a prank where they had to measure the bridge in the length of how tall a man named Smoot was. So I will show you what a smoot is on the bridge. So to spoil it, the bridge is 364.4 smoots plus or minus 1 ear. And every 10 smoots, I believe it's every 10 smoots, there's a marking to indicate you have gone 10 smoots. Now that my little nerd quest is out of the way, we're going on my big nerd quest, which is to take pictures of everything at MIT, buy a shirt at the MIT store, because why else would I be here other than to pretend like I go here, I guess. I just got a text from my mom. I just got a text from my mom saying that she is so proud that I finally got to MIT. Oh, that is such a mom joke. I got a bagel, so I'm eating. But there's the MIT building, there's a dome. We might go back into the dome. And here's the statue you've probably seen all over the internet. People made out of numbers. We're going to the store because I want to buy a shirt. Bought a shirt. I bought a mug. I need to stop buying mugs everywhere. Bought another mug. But it's a very interesting campus. I really like this campus. It's nice. I want to wander it. I have a lot more hours than I thought I was going to have. So there's a chance we can pop over to Harvard. I don't know where Harvard is. It's close by. We are coming to check out this sculpture. It's very interesting sculpture. It is called something, The Alchemist, or The Alchemist, depending on where you live and who you talk to. It's come to my attention that every building apparently is shaped like a castle. So I'm very confused now as to how this is a university and not a fortress. All of the buildings are just so impressive here. It is amazing. And I feel like I don't know, I feel bad because I feel like this vlog isn't going to be the most interesting one in the world like Disney World was. But I'm doing my best. It's a lot of showing and not a lot of doing stuff. I'm going to find stuff to do. I assume once I have a beer, I'll be a lot more fun. Let's probably go do that. Let's get a burger and get a beer. Scratch that, not going to Roxy's. Apparently they have beer on the menu, but they don't actually serve the beer until 5. Boston, you need to fix your alcohol laws. Like, seriously, you need to fix your alcohol. I don't think I told you guys about the alcohol thing. Boston doesn't sell alcohol like anywhere. You can't go to 7-Eleven and get it. You can't go to CVS and get it. You really can't go anywhere to get beer. Oh my God, this place. I found a burger place called Mainly Burgers, and they sell beer. So that's a major success. I think we're gonna walk to Harvard after. It looks like it's like half a mile maybe down the road. So we're just gonna walk there and check it out. I'm getting a lot of exercise today. Now that I have my beer, I am like floating around. I feel good. We're walking to Harvard. There's this building and that building, both which look absolutely stunning, but we have to keep moving because I have a deadline. I still have quite a few hours left, but I'm gonna call it now. Not the video. I'm gonna call that Boston is not on my to return to list, or it's not anywhere near the top. Let me say first that the city, well, not first, but let me say that the city is extremely aesthetically pleasing. The architecture is amazing. It is incredible how they have so many different intersecting alleyways and streets. My biggest gripe, and it's a big one, with Boston is the fact that it doesn't really know what it is. It's trying too hard to be two different things. It's trying so hard to be the historical Boston with the Boston Tea Party, all the beautiful old buildings. It is also trying really hard to be New York. It's trying to be a hustle bustle kind of city, and it feels like they're doing both of them kind of halfway. Take, for example, the old State House building. Beautiful old building, brickwork. It's just a spectacular building, and it's a dirty old subway station. Like, come on, pick one. My little rant is over. We made it to Harvard. There's these things. I think they're called buildings. I don't know what buildings are what. I don't know where Harvard begins and the city ends. It feels like a downtown, but it also looks like a campus. There's a whole lot of buildings that look like this. Oh, can I get in there? That look like this. They're super detailed. I just don't know where anything is. There's a observatory up there. So that's something. Maybe I'll head that way and look at the physics department. I assume that's the physics department. Why else would you have an observatory? Going back to my rant real quick. I like MIT and I like Harvard a lot better because they know what they are. They are universities built into these old structures. Whereas just downtown feels like it was hastily done years ago, and now they haven't bothered to fix it, which is just sad. First off, amazing water feature. I've never seen anything like that. Second off, totally called it. Science Center. I am the smartest person here, obviously. I have seen these for far too long. These lined the walls at Cal Poly in the physics department wing, and it's very familiar feeling being back. So I definitely, oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of signs. Physics 123, Physics 191. This is definitely the physics department. If I had more time, I would sit in on a lecture, if possible. Oh, never mind, that's the joys of electronics. Not joyful at all. I reached the end and I think it turned into botany because there's a lot of plants. Look at this fuzzy little cactus. There's a lot of plants. We're gonna head back this way, see what we can find. I wanna go up to the top. I'm whispering because I feel awkward because this is like an active university. I want to go up to the top and check it out. I'm in an elevator. I push floor 7. We're gonna see where it takes us. I'm just trying to blend in the best I can right now.
7th floor.
I don't belong here. If anything, I'm here for the view. Look at this. Like, holy cow. That is amazing. There's a thing, a monument somewhere right there. I have no idea if I'm supposed to be out here. I found a door that led to a balcony. I have no words for this. This view. I'm going to switch lenses on my camera and just take as many pictures as possible. Cannot get over this view. This is what happens when you act like you own the place. You act like you fit in, and you just kind of do what you want. You find an open door, and you find a view that is as spectacular and as breathtaking as this. This is well worth all that ranting and all the other complaints I have with the Boston city. This view. Plus, observatories, boop, right there. We're pushing my luck, trying to go to the 8th floor. No luck. It's kind of blocked off, so pushing the 7th floor was kind of the right guess. Now we have to get back down to the ground floor so I can do some more wandering. And while we wait for that, the view. This view, man. These buildings are all so beautiful. I keep saying that. This campus is, if I had to choose a campus between MIT and Harvard to go to, it would be MIT. If I had to choose one to take pictures of, it would be Harvard. Because these buildings, just look at them. Like I said, every single building is beautiful. I cannot get over this. Cal Poly, in contrast, was a lot of buildings made out of concrete. There's a lot of gray. There was a lot of really, really durable buildings because like nuclear power and all that, but they were durable, they were not aesthetically pleasing. I could be confused as to what they call universities, but that might be not Harvard. I can't tell. All the buildings are exactly the same. There's been no signs to indicate anything, but we're heading back to the T because, look at this. We're heading back to the T because I'm exhausted and I need to start thinking about getting back to the Omni. This is a cathedral if I've ever seen one. You have the massive window, you have these things, you have those things. As you can tell, I wasn't an architecture student. I just think they're pretty. I'm realizing now that part of not filming, or part of my not filming, is mostly because I am so tired. I am jet lagged like nobody's business, but also because I'm trying to do this, so I'm taking pictures of everything, but then I'm forgetting to get out the second camera and do that, and then I'm forgetting to get out my other phone, or my phone, to do that and put pictures on Instagram. So it's this big mess of like hassle that I'm trying to do while trying to overcome sleep deprivation. And I am just glad to be going home tonight. It's going to be a rough day tomorrow, but I'm gonna sleep so early tomorrow night. It's going to feel like heaven. We are somewhere. I see Harvard. I'm trying to find the T line now. I found the T. Fun. I like taking the train and the subways and all that every time I go somewhere to visit. It's kind of like a hobby of mine. And now we're in Boston Common. We're back out in, I see that. Okay. I was just about to say I am lost, but I know the giant gold dome. You guys know the giant gold dome. We are a block. Wow, that stairs winded me. We're a block from the Omni Parker. I will see you guys there. It has been a long 5 days here in Boston. I am exhausted, so I'm just gonna end the video here. I'm heading to the airport. You guys don't want to see any more flying footage. I know that for a fact. Yeah, Boston. It's a pretty city, but I don't think it's a city I'm going to be coming back to anytime soon. But it was fun. It was a good experience. I learned that my limits for failure are up here and not down here like I thought they were, like complete body breakdown failure. I will see you guys next time with something a little bit more entertaining, I hope. Yeah, this was an interesting trip. I got a lot of good pictures out of it, so I'll be posting them on Instagram. You can find that down in the description below. I will see you guys next time. Take care. Yeah.